Well, hello, class. Week 8. It happens. The last week in Theology of Social Justice and Righteousness from Moody Bible Distance Learning. This is your fearless leader, Professor Jeff, and I wanted to tell you that as I watched the discussion boards this week, by far the best week. And it happens every time. You get to the 7th week and you guys really start sharing your lives and stories and encouraging each other and asking great questions and then the class is over. I really enjoyed reading discussions like this past week. And as you guys, as I said, the topic of the Trinity is very close to my heart. And so I think it's a very rich and profound topic that can drive us out in a lot of different directions. And this week it was in social justice, but we could do other things as well. So this week, no reading. Don't worry about it. But you have a 2-hour video to watch. Now, I would encourage you, because there are some of you that are like this. You're going to say, I'm going to sit down and watch this whole video. And then others of you say, I'm going to try to watch 5 minutes at a time. I would really recommend carve out 2 hours, watch the whole thing, because you're going to take that little chart and you're going to go through it. And it really helps if you've watched the whole thing. You kind of get the whole overview. You got Jim Wallace, who is the Christian left, and you got Albert Mohler, who is the Christian right, debating about social justice in the church. It's a great video. Both men are brilliant. I'll tell you where I come down on it a little later in the week. But you're also going to be talking about, just kind of in your discussion boards, about your reaction to this debate. So that's it. If you have any discussions, if you have any questions, or if you have any prayer requests, I just want to kind of put in your brain. I was listening to the news today, and I'm a news junkie. This world is in need of us. Aleppo, there are people trapped in Aleppo, and children are dying. You've got a hurricane bearing down on Haiti that's never recovered from the earthquake 6 years ago. They said that California there's been 200 tremors in the last couple of days. There could be the big one, quote unquote. Kids at the junior high that I sub in are all scared of clowns. So there's a lot of fear. There's a lot of hopelessness. There's a lot of frustration, a lot of anger. And I hope, my prayer for this class is that it's not just a grade, but that God uses it in your sanctification to drive you deeper into His love, that your understanding of Him is deeper. I remember when I was in seminary, I started learning a bunch of stuff, and it puffed me up. I know a lot of stuff about God, and God had to, put me back down. But I just hope that this isn't just something that you're going to get a degree and put it on your wall. But it really does matter if it's happening down the hall and outside and at the schools and where you work and in your family. So let's live out this faith. We're called to be a light in a dark place. And you know that the brighter the light, the darker the night, the brighter the light shine. So let's shine like stars in a crooked and depraved generation, as Paul says in Philippians. So, all right, end of mini sermon. Any prayer request? Let me know. Any questions? Let me know. I did send, I had a friend of mine, Dory the fish, said she wanted to send an email, and so you should have gotten one about that, about the student evaluations. Please fill those out. Those are so helpful to me and to Moody. And other than that, onward and upwards.